Welcome everyone. Today's video finds us over here on the Mekong River. We are right here. Here's Thailand on this side, and right over here is Laos. We're in Nakhon Phanom province, and as you can see, we are all the way far east of Thailand. And I came over here to check out this. This is Isan, which is the northeast of Thailand, and it's quite cool. This area is fantastic. Nakhon Phanom is kind of off the touristy trail. Most people don't come over here. If you're going to go to anywhere, people will go from Bangkok to Vientiane, but this is south of Vientiane here on the Mekong River. And it's a great little area. This whole place is pretty cool. But anyway, what I came over here to do is to check out a temple. We're going to go look at a temple that's built right here, and it's one of the 9 sacred temples in Nakhon Phanom province. We're going to take a look at Wat Maha That. So let's see what it looks like. So as you can see right here, this is the Mekong River. So we have some houseboats, stuff like that are built right here, and these guys can do all their business on the river. And then it has a nice little walk and like a cycling bike trail, stuff like that here in Nakhon Phanom. And all of that is that is Laos over there. And you can see the limestone rock formations. It's quite mountainous. I don't know if you can see it very well through all these clouds. It's supposed to not be raining, and it's been raining buckets today. It finally stopped a little bit so I could come over here and check out this temple. But it's quite nice. This area right here in the morning, these little trucks will set up. They have coffee shops, and then they'll set up tables here on the little walkway. So you can come over here and you can get some food. And the food here has a lot of Vietnamese influence because there are a lot of Vietnamese that have came over here and settled. So right across the little road right here, this is the temple. Now, it was supposedly built somewhere around 608 by a general from Vientiane. And then it's been remodeled. Everything you see now was built like in 1921 or so. There's been a lot of Vietnamese that have settled in this province. In fact, even Ho Chi Minh lived here for 2 years, like 1928 to 1929, and there's a Ho Chi Minh house here. So we're going to cross this little road. As you can see how close it is to the Mekong. We'll cross this road and we'll go over here and we'll look in this temple. When you first come in, this is what you see. Here is the chedi. I believe it's 29 meters tall. And then you have this ordination hall over here, and over there that moon drop, I don't know what's in there. It's locked up. You can't see it. But we'll come back and we'll look at this chedi. And it's supposed to have some special significance to people born on Saturdays. And it is one of the 9 sacred places here in Nakhon Phanom. The Buddhists have different places that they go to, and they pray, make merit, and all of that stuff. So you can see the styling on the outside of this. They have the angels. They have that long, slender chedi that's the Lao style. And then you see way up there, it has the figures, has the Nagas on the front of the building, and then you have a couple of these. This little chedi right here over this Buddha looks Khmer style for sure. Now they say that there were Khmer temples in this area, so this might have been a Khmer temple at one point, but if that's the case, it's been completely dismantled and the laterite stones and everything have been taken away. And this is coming inside. It has a little porch here, and then it has 3 doors. And then this is the Buddha image inside here. And you can see it's just kind of a simple hall. It does have like those lotus things on the top of these circular columns. And then you can see it has the red and the gold window shutters. And the same as the doors. The center door, they did decorate it with the angels. You can see it's carved and painted gold. Yeah, it's a simple hall. There's no murals, unfortunately, but you can see how it's constructed with those cross beams right there. It's quite a high ceiling. And then it has the platform here for the monks to do their chanting. And then here is like their relic and this Buddha. So we can see how this looks. I slipped on some water right there. So this is like a Lao style. It has the two angels, or the two Buddhas right next to it. And then over here, you can see this one here looks a lot more Lao, with the chin and those hair rolls, and the top knot's a little different style. And the eyes are upwards a little bit more than normal. And then they have some of the little important stuff here. And then the rest of the shrine and everything. Yeah, it's a nice image. Okay, let's go out and let's look at the chedi now. Yeah, so you can see over there, there's the monk quarters. And it has this little shrine here with the Buddha with the Naga around it. They do a lot more of the Nagas here. And then that 3-story building right there is also quarters for the monks. And then we can see this chedi. There is so much stuff around it. You got the Wheel of Law, you got Buddhas, you got the old monk figures, you got this Pale or Pali pose with the monkey and the elephant at the feet. But the highlight is definitely the chedi. And it's right here in town, so it just sticks up, everybody can see it, and it kind of draws you over here to this temple. And then we have a general purpose hall over here that has some figures and stuff like that around. And there's where you make the donations to the temple. There's a monk over there, and it's an active temple, so there are monks here. And then you got a Guanyin statue. And then here you have the Wheel of Law with the Buddha with the Naga. And I'm not sure what this stone here represents. They have it tied with the little ribbons. And then you have the gate. Now it is long and slender, which is the Lao style. So you can see how it is. Has those little flowers, everything like that on it. And there's another one of those stones right there. And then when you come in here, you can see the shrine right here. This right here is a little shrine. So the Buddhists will come here, they'll burn the joss sticks, they'll light the candles, and they'll say this little prayer. This is where they burn the oil, and they'll light the joss sticks off that. They have a gong here to ring. And they'll come here and they'll circle this 3 times, and they'll say their little chanting. And it's quite massive. I really like this styling. So they put those different colored little pieces of glass right there around that level of the chedi. And then you have all these figures, the guy riding the horse. These are like dragons here. And I don't know what this is, but it has 5 points. It's kind of like a crown or something, but it has the angels in each one of them. And then there's that god that ate the moon right there on the bottom. And it has like a faux door. And then you can see here's one of the images. And they have just a bunch of stuff all around. And we got a monk over here cleaning up. You see the little archways. And it's kind of like a little Khmer thing up on the very top there, but it's a little different style. And there's just tons of stuff to see, lots of little details on all the little shrines. And they wrap it with this cloth. And you can see a couple trees growing right there. So they wrap it with this orange monk robe. And a lot of places people will write their names. They'll make a donation to the temple, and they'll ask for like family members for a blessing for them and stuff like that. And they'll write their names on it. Doesn't look like they've done that here at this temple. Yeah, this is nice enough. You can see all those figures. So this probably looks pretty cool at night. Looks like they have some lights that they shine on it. And here's some people with the little flowers. They're gonna do some praying and all that. Here's a look at that little shrine. Yeah, those are kind of cool looking Naga around there, a little different than you normally see. And this one right here. This is just right next to that ordination hall. You can see the little umbrella and everything up on the top. And back behind here, it looks like they have a little Buddha college. You can see right there, it has some pictures of the kids on it. And then right here is the crematorium. See the smokestack, and it looks like they have some chairs and stuff set up over here, so they must be getting ready to do a funeral. Yeah, there's all the chairs, and then they have those little rooms where the family will meet and stuff like that. And they'll usually have flowers and a picture of whoever died out here. One more look at this little hall. And these little chedis that are all around are kind of cool looking. And one last look here at this chedi. That's quite cool. So that's going to finish up a pretty quick video over here at this temple. This is Wat Maha That, and it's a small little temple right here on the Mekong River in Nakhon Phanom. It's not the best temple I've ever been to. It's worth 10-15 minutes of your time if you want to come over. Mainly it's just because it's one of the sacred places that the locals will go, and they'll pray at the 9 sacred places here in this province. It's just cool. The styling is cool of the chedi, and it is pretty close to the downtown area. So if you're over here, stop by, take a look. If you miss it, it's probably okay. There's other temples that are a little bit better, but it's cool. I like stuff like this. I really like the styling of those. That chedi is fantastic. So anyway, if you like it, smash the like and subscribe if you're new. This is what I do. I show you things I see and tell you a little bit about what I know. So if you like this, then stick around, subscribe, leave me a comment, tell me what you think. If you've been here, let me know. If you want to come or have any questions, you can ask me also. And anyway, from over here in Nakhon Phanom, remember, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.